Hello everybody, welcome back. Today we get to have some fun. I did my Valentine's Day paintings. Well, the spray paint for the love and then the anti-Valentine's Day. And I noticed the colors that I picked for the anti-Valentine's Day video really didn't look like they were going to go together at all, but in the end, I was pretty happy with it. So what I thought I would do is this box right here has a whole bunch of colors that I got in the very beginning from Walmart. They're mostly apple barrel. They are the little tiny 2-ounce bottles that you will get there, and I got a whole bunch of different colors and I've just never used them because I found ones that I really liked. But because of that Valentine's Day painting, I got a little inspired. So I pulled all of them out and I'm going to randomly pick 5 colors. And then over here on the side, you can see there are some basic colors. These are all Sargent Art big ones that I got. I got them in the beginning. When I was learning, I decided to get some basic cheapy stuff that I could play with and not really worry about losing until I started getting good and practiced. Those are them. Doesn't mean you can't use them. I do use some of these still to this day. You know, I use Sargent Art, the black, the white for my base sometimes, which is, it's still fine. It's really fine. It's just a matter of the color that you want. Once you get everything mixed the way you want, it doesn't matter what brand it is. It all works the same as far as I'm concerned. And I am a budget girl. Some people prefer to say cost effective. That's me. I'll say it. I'm cheap. I don't want to spend more than I have to. And that's why I have listed down below all of my deals that I have found so far. I happened to look through Amazon. I was running low on my big ones, my big popsicle sticks. And so I thought I'd take a look around. What I found were, and I measured this, so I knew what length I wanted. So I got on Amazon, and what I found were, I'm not entirely sure how to say it, but they're fan pieces, like when you're putting together a one of those pretty like flutter fans. That's what it is. And so cheap. Oh my gosh, such a better deal. I have enjoyed this. I'm going to say that this company did just fine. There's nothing wrong with them. It was a 500 count box that I got in the beginning. It was fabulous stuff. There's nothing wrong with that. But again, I'm cheap. So I tried to find something. I tried starting to think outside the box, and that is what I found. It's all going to work the same. I just need a paddle to stir my paint. Thought I would pass that along. It is down below in my links. And one other thing before I get to this, I'm going to mention this again. This painting behind me is my Angels in Flight painting. And I went through and I was thinking about doing some merchandise. So I started putting, you know, phone cases and whatnot. And I realized at one point I used this and I wrote happy painting with an exclamation point across the top, because I say at some point in almost every one of my videos, happy painting. So I thought, why not kind of make it a brand? And I have a whole bunch of stuff that is now with like a logo, and you'll see it down in the corner of my videos. That'll end up being the subscribe button. It'll have that happy painting logo. So I now have a merch line. I have all kinds of wonderful fun stuff, and it's with that back there. So, and that link will be down below too. If you're interested, if you like the happy painting idea, and it also, my jennifergartistry.com is written on the bottom of it, of that logo, and my link to my website is also down below. So I thought I'd pass that along. I'm really excited about it. I was really happy to kind of have that happen, kind of like, you know, the paintings. You just have to let some things happen sometimes, and that did. And I'm really, really excited about it. I hope you guys like it. Go ahead and take a look. Okay. All right, so we'll use this. My mom made this. It's one of those neck cooler things. It's got those beads in here. Okay, so I am going to pick 5 colors here, and then I will mix these around with my blindfold on and pick one of these as the base. So wish me luck. Here we go. This probably looks really funny. Okay, so 5 colors in the box. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Right, and I have no idea which color was which, where it was. Oh my goodness, this is actually kind of fun. Let's see here. So I feel like one of these should have like a, you know, the walnut thing underneath it with the cups with the, but anyway. That one. Okay, whichever one this one is. Let's see what we came up with. Oh, white, good. I was hoping I at least have a basic normal color in there for the base, but it'd have been fun no matter what. So we ended up with Apple Barrel Cobalt Blue. These aren't bad, actually. Let's see here. Dolphin Gray, Apple Barrel Dolphin Gray, Apple Barrel Pink Blush, Apple Barrel Dandelion Yellow, and Apple Barrel Hot Rod Red. I'm kind of sad. I had all of these. You'll see the tops of them in here that have this little diamond on there. Those are metallics. I also had some glitter, like extreme glitters in there, and I did not pick one of those. I also had neon. Look at this. There's some neons in there. I'm absolutely flabbergasted I didn't at least get one metallic or one just totally off the wall color, because there are some crazy colors in here. I gotta admit, but all of these are, you can see I've never opened them. I never used them. I just basically started out using the primary colors. So I stuck with them, and I found a couple that I really liked, like that Christmas green. It's fantastic. And then some of the glitters and metallics I still use. So anyway, I'm going to mix these up and we'll start. As you can see, we have all of our paints mixed. We are, I think I'll try to do a Dutch. I'll just do like a cross. This is a 12 by 12. Here we go. We're going to start with this, the base white. Yay, I picked white. I'm so happy about that. Here we go. See, I kept messing with it. I should have just left it. That's my fault, my problem. Oops. Because that right there kind of bothers me now. It's pink instead of red. I like this, I like that, I don't like this. So I'm gonna put some more color in the center and blow it out. Wish me luck. Absolutely 100% nothing wrong with fixing something you don't like. It still happens. It does. Every once in a while there's one that you are just gonna be so unhappy with, and that's okay. Scrape it. Take the drippings and put them all together. Sometimes you end up with a really cool color, and then you have to remember how you did it or what colors you used to make that color, which I did with my Merlot. I know I keep talking about it, but man, I love that color. So there's nothing wrong with redoing anything. And there are some people who scrape something. I've seen them. They scrape something every single time they do a painting. It kind of drives me insane, but what they do afterwards is fine. What they make is beautiful. And if they're happy with it, that helps. It really does. So you're not going to show it if you don't like it. I mean, if it's just a big old mess, ugh. Anyway, enough chatter. Because with this, the new one, I am so much more happy with these colors. They're coming out from underneath, and I'm so glad now because it just seemed like it was muted in the center. So what I'm gonna do, and I've mentioned this before, is you can make cells happen if you know, like, let's see here, I don't know if you can see it in that one, but if you can see, there's already, there's already cells. Like here's a spot right here. Yeah, there's gonna be the ability to have more cells, more color to come up from underneath. And because this right here isn't as celly as this, I'm gonna try to open up some cells with my torch. What you do is you get just a little too close. Normally you go over it, you just do this kind of thing to get the bubbles out. What you do with your torch when you want to make cells, get a little close. Okay, I'm going to show you right here. See if I don't know, maybe I'll be able to do a close-up, but basically you almost burn the paint. That's the catch, is you have to know where your burn point is on your paint, and where your torch or whatever you're using is going to cause a burn. If you're really familiar with your torch, you know exactly where to go. It is really easy to make more cells where you want them to be. And I think, for some artists, see, blowing it out like this, it automatically makes cells. It just does. So if you are an artist who wants to make maybe specific spots with cells in a painting, maybe think about that. You just take your torch and do it that way. So I'm going to try to get just a few more in here and then break up some bubbles, and we'll let this sit and I'll come back and we'll do the close-up as always. Just a random point of interest. Can you see those drippings? They're so cool. It's actually making cells in the drippings, and there's some back here too. That's so pretty. That's so cool. I will definitely be making necklaces from this dripping. It's just too cool. Such great colors. It ended up being pretty primary colors. So, all right, we'll come back later and take a look. Here we go. Here's the wet right after. I am much happier since I put that in the center. I did that extra. You can see those right there are opening up. That's one that I took the torch to right there, and some over here. Those are opening up too. Get the glare off of it. Okay, here it is, dry. I'm not sure. You can see there's like almost a, I can pick this up. There's almost like a sheen to it, and I'm not sure where that came from because everything was all apple barrel and there, over here. Can you see that? It was all just basic colors, so I'm not entirely sure where the sheen came from. I like it. There you go, that's dry. When I blindfolded myself, that cover that I put on had a few hairs on it, and it got in my lipstick, and so it's gonna be like an outtake. I'm gonna have to get a whole bunch of bloopers together or something for you guys, because oh man, what you guys don't see that I cut out is, it'd probably be worth it to do a blooper reel. Just a whole video on the oops moments. They happen often. Oh, that mask had hair on it. At least a couple. Ugh. Stuck in my lipstick. Oh. Man, I ripped out the... Ugh, I am not buying these gloves again.